What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Part 2, The Separation, Episode 7, aka Episode 20, titled I Am the Edge. But before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, okay, for those of you that don't know how my anime live reactions work, first off, because I am not sponsored and the very last thing I need is a copyright strike, I can't show anything on the screen. However, on my side of the screen, I have the anime and the colored edition of the manga side by side because everything is from a manga reader's perspective. In terms of art and animation, well, I have acquired a high standard, and I'm very peculiar about my art across all mediums, whether it be anime, manga, or manhwa, because I have been very much spoiled by the modern manga renaissance. And it's not changing for anybody. In terms of writing, whether it be dialogue, the structure / storyboard and whatnot, I'm a little bit more open to, however. And that is because like, the majority of you Bleach fans, manga fans specifically, we're here for the filler. That's what we've waited for forever. In terms of the filler, as long as there is no canon being sacrificed for it and it's not making the episode disjointed, I am fine with it. And that goes for scene changes as well in terms of order of events. As long as it's not making the episode disjointed and it's flowing well, I'm fine with it. With dialogue, this is where I'm even more open with, because everything is not going to be a one-to-one translation as much as I would love it to be. It's just not going to be. But as long as it's actually there, which is a problem, I don't understand why it's not actually there, especially when, you know, it's animated, the scene's animated. As long as it's there and it's within Kubo's intent and not like extremely out of left field, I'm fine with it. But anyways, where we're starting this week's episode is with chapter 571's adaptation of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, in terms of Yachiro's nosebleed, well, it's supposed to be bleeding. My guess is it might be due to Japanese broadcast regulations. And speaking of, I don't understand why there's not an uncensored version so we could have more blood. That and don't blame Hulu and Disney for this. No, because what you guys see in the simulcast is the Japanese broadcast version. You need to get a licensed and uncensored version. I'm just saying. But anyways. To get, you know, an actual uncensored version of the series, but on overseas streaming service. But anyways, the would you be one of the Sturmritter was skipped, and that's right. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say this before, but let me just say it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Was pretty much skipped. But something that's kind of bothering me here in regards to Gwenaëlle is we were so spoiled by Asnot. I really like this in the manga. I love this effect where Asnot is disappearing. Or not Asnot. Why did I say Asnot? Because we were spoiled by him, where Gwenaëlle is disappearing into the darkness with like every panel in terms of his dialogue, and it's so cool, and I kind of wish we had this here. I'm sad that we don't. Oh, but man, that blue though that we see here. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. We might actually be spoiled this week too. Holy crap. And we're getting Kenpachi today? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Mm. Mm. This looks sick. This looks sick. But I'm Japanese broadcast regulations, you need to make up your mind on if Yachiro is going to bleed or not. But ooh, version number 3 looks the most badass so far. Oh, oh, it does. Oh, I love how version number 3 is, but I do want to point this out in regards to version number 3. You see the black that's coming out of this man's Sturmritter's eyes and mouth. Could you imagine? That's what I wanted to see in the first place earlier. And Kitty, do not fuck with my cables right now, cat. Go fight some Sturmritter. This looks sick. The hair looks so amazing. Oh, the outfit. This looks amazing. This looks amazing. Kitty is being adorable at the moment. I just didn't want him going my cables and running my setup. He wants to help. Look at that. He wants to be a helper kitty. This is pure nightmare. Well, Asnot was still scarier, but this is heading towards a nightmare fuel. But God, I feel like, again, I've been spoiled by, dude, I have been, in terms of horror, oh man, I'm going to be even more picky with horror. Oh, I am. As much as I love Asnot's art, just think about Asnot's art and animation as well. It could have been even better, but again, I have to stress this. I have been extremely spoiled by horror art this year because 2023 is the year of horror art, horror manga. You got to step up your game, Studio Period, when it comes to horror. Seriously, you really need to step up your horror game. That close-up, the 1 minute 13 second mark with that close-up is awesome. Again, it could be scarier. It needs just a little bit more line work, and then it would really give me what I want. For those that are probably in my comment section giving me shit, the reason why I say it needs more line work is if you look in the manga, it has more movement, and it's in here, because it doesn't have the additional line work that it needs, it looks stiff, whereas in the manga it has more flow to it, because he's supposed to not exist right now. So that's my issue with it. After the opening song though, ooh, he looks so good. But here's my as I said, I got a high standard when it comes to these things, especially when it comes to this kind of art. Here's the thing, and this is what, again, I just realized how stiff this looks. How Kubo did it in the manga is sick, because it gives you, when he's going back to his human form, he has like, Kubo has like this, what's the wording I'm looking for? Like watercolor, like oil style of painting, like fluid, and he's using that for it, and it gives it like this beautiful fluidity. And because we don't have that here, it really comes off as stiff. Like right before he goes back into human form, like when we were getting the shot from the back, it looked really sick. It was giving the effect I wanted it to have. But like at the 3 minute 1 second mark, I don't like how it looked. Nah. No, ma'am. It just looks, it's not giving the effect I need. No. It's giving more of an effect that I would kind of want to see in, what series was it? Maybe like Togen Anki or Undead Unluck, maybe. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, this is something more so in like Undead Unluck or Togen Anki I'd like to see. Yeah, now that I think about it. Why did we not see the blood? Why did we not see the cut on Gwenaile's face? Why? Because, right, when he's going back, it's like right, the moment right as he's disappearing and going back into the wall, we see the cut on Gwenaël's face. I don't know why we didn't see that. That's weird. And there's no excuse on this one because it's not Yahiro getting hit or bleeding. Make up your mind, Japanese broadcast regulations, seriously. But this blue color palette's interesting. But I feel like Gwenaël's, at this time, it's not thick enough. If that makes sense. Or what, not, maybe thick's maybe the wrong wording. Wide enough, there we go. In terms of the swirling. Why, again, okay, I have to point this out. As I said this earlier, this is a problem where the scene is animated, but the dialogue is not here. And it's this inner monologue from Gwenaël, where he's responding to, oh my god, it's gonna kill me right now. To, now I remember, to Kotetsu. He's responding to Kotetsu. And the first, in response to Kotetsu, he says, quite right, that's quite unheard of. And then in response to Yahiro, there we go, he says, what? Probably? What do you mean, probably? And then after Kotetsu, the second response, he says, quite right. I'm happy to see at least the larger of these two girls has some common sense in her. You're a promising one, Missy. And then he says, what now? If you have some reason why you thought I was an enemy, come out and say it. I might take it into consideration. And then we get the punch on instinct. And yeah, again, I don't understand why we're getting so much crap skipped. There is no reason for this. I would understand if the scene wasn't animated, even though I wouldn't be happy, why dialogue is skipped. But there's no reason for this. None. And another thing that's been a problem, and especially in some series, I'm looking at you, Sailor Moon Crystal, and Rurouni Kenshin to an extent, where the comedy is being drained. Bleach has had this problem, especially with the first core. Why are you, technically last episode too, why are you removing the comedy? Why? Comedy, this is comedy. This is funny. Why did you remove it? When especially there's no reason to remove it. I know I've had people tell me flat out that, oh, you don't need the comedic shit. Just get to bow. It's like, no, you need to have the comedic stuff to balance out the series content. And I even covered what Oda said about it. Oda is like, dude, I don't want my shit to be serious all the time. I like the comedic stuff. It makes drawing it fun. I like having a fun story. I don't want it to be serious all the time. I don't want my stories to be serious all the time. Even though I do, as much as I love them, I want some comedy. I want to have fun. Seriously, I'm getting sick of this shit. Stop making these series that are fun take themselves too seriously. Annoying as fuck. You gotta be shitting me. More and more of this stuff is skipped. And also, she's supposed to be bleeding. Her nose and her cheek's supposed to be bleeding. And it's more instinct. And more of this stuff is skipped. This was too. Here it is. I see it's instinct. Her instincts drove her to attack me. My attacks up until now, though gone from her conscious memory, must have left a mark on her instincts. Come to think of it, the color of her hair is rather more wild than befits a young lady, and there's an untamed look to her face, like a savage monkey. Why did you skip that too? Like, this commentary is kind of... why? Why did you skip it? So we're just gonna skip Kotetsu's line saying funny feelings like a shiver down the spine, you mean? You felt like something bad would happen? Why are we skipping that too? Again, as I said, this is a problem. You have everything there. It's animated. The line needs to be said. That's all you need is the fucking line. I don't get it. This series, I've seen this problem in several series before, but this one has to be by far the worst offender of it, of having the actual scenes animated and just not including the dialogue. This by far is the worst offender of doing this shit. I am so mad. Am I still covering it? Yeah, because I have to, because of the filler and all that. But Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of this. Studio parent, Kubo, you need to make sure these motherfuckers stop this. This is ridiculous. And also the soundtrack, man. I know some of you guys are pissed at the soundtrack too. Like, some of the soundtrack is great, but some of this is just like, no, it's so inappropriate. We're just gonna skip all this motherfuckers. We're skipping all Gwenaelle's inner monologue? Are you fucking for real? Why? This video is gonna be long today. I am so annoyed by all this dialogue being skipped. Also, this part of the soundtrack is actually not as good. I like this part of the soundtrack. But this is what was skipped. I'll kill her. Slice this one down, she says. Don't get so cocky, you little brat. You may have the instincts to attack me, but it's not worth a thing if your attacks don't land. Then, let's see if this is said. Yeah, of course this is skipped. I told you that's not going to, and then you get it. Because he's supposed to be a cocky little shit. Again, why? Why are we skipping this? You know what? I'm going to say this. Hopefully this is in the Blu-ray. They're better. The scenes that are skipped in terms of not scenes, I'm sorry. The dialogue that is skipped here in the scenes that are, animated, I really hope that they're added to the Blu-ray. Seriously, if they're not, I will be furious. If they are, don't tell me I'm going to have to invest in the Blu-ray. I haven't bought a fucking Blu-ray in years. I hate this camera angle for Sanpo Kenju. I hate it. Why is it tilted like this? I would love to see it. I'd love to see it like at a correct angle. I don't like this. But the texture though, and the art, the art for it looks good. It doesn't look bad. It's just I wish it was at the correct angle. The texture looks good. The designs look pretty accurate. I'm not mad at it. I just wish it was. I just hate this angle. I do. The plates look nice. I'm so let down by this. I'm let down by the camera work on this, but other than that, it looks good. At the 4-minute 30-second mark, we get to chapter 572. Chapter 572's adaptation of the manga, and oh my god, this is cute. This is so cute. Yahiro's voice actress just is everything and makes this whole thing amazing. Let's be real. Grammy, my baby! Oh my god, that is my boy. I'm so happy to see Grammy. Oh, my man. Oh, my man's is here. Oh, he looks so hot. Also, this track for Grammy gives me so much life. Grammy, you deserve this soundtrack. It is so amazing. This is when a rock soundtrack is appropriate because Grammy is everything and he deserves this. It feels right. It feels so right. Okay, usually I'm not this stingy on dialogue, but I have to be in this case. Because what Grammy says here, like at the 5-minute 50-second mark, what it's supposed to be is, I'm sorry, I don't know who you might be, but I'm afraid I can't imagine a future for you anymore. here in the anime, he just says, I can no longer imagine a future for you. Why? I really hope that is just a mistranslation. Please tell me that's just a mistranslation. I will be furious if it is not. Because I hate when anime half-asses translations like this. If it is a mistranslation, please be a mistranslation. If it is if the dialogue was cut in half like this, I will be just furious. Don't do that shit. Grammy is such a fucking badass. Oh my god, I forgot how badass he is. He is just destroying motherfuckers. I love him. That's my man. Oh my god, I love Grammy. I do. That's my man right there. Also, I need to mention this. Grammy's voice actor is perfection. English dub, you have a lot to live up to. You are probably not going to do him justice. No. If they do him justice, good for them. But modern English dubs suck ass. Bleach is one of the maybe the few exceptions, if as long as they brought back the original or majority of the original cast. But man, Grammy, I don't think they can do you justice in English dub. I don't think so, because you're just too perfect right now. Imagination. Oh, if the greatest power in the world was imagination, I wouldn't be on the struggle bus right now. Nah, I'd have my dream house. I'd have an amazing manga collection. I'd have an amazing figurine collection, plushie collection. There wouldn't be any botched localizations. What else would it be? I'd be married and have kids by now. What would it? Oh God, what else would it be? In my imagination, oh God, there's a lot. But oh God, that's like the first things that come to mind here. Oh yeah, and there wouldn't be idiots running my state, and that would be a perfect world in terms of imagination for me. There wouldn't be idiots running my fucking state. They'd be gone. There'd be less taxes and less regulations. That would be nice. That close-up of Yachiro's face at the 6-minute 54-55 second mark, beautiful. That is fucking fear. Yes. And you know what? I think that shot actually conveyed Yachiro's fear better than the manga. I will say it. Oh, it's Kenpachi time. Oh, I'm ready for this. This is the first of a couple of Kenpachi times I have been waiting for. Oh, yes, yes, yes. 7-minute 9-second mark, we get to chapter 573's adaptation of the manga. Grammy's intro card is amazing. It is beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my god. And also the soundtrack is leading up to Grammy's introduction is beautiful. Oh my god, let me make sure this is right, because this is fast as hell. Kenpachi, I fucking love you, man. I do. This music, I don't know. I feel like for Kenpachi needs something more badass, not rock music. Nah. Kenpachi's sound here is just not giving me what I need. No. Because Kenpachi's making a declaration here. He is. He's declaring that he's a badass motherfucker, and he's gonna, he can defeat Grammy. Why? And he could cut anything he throws at him, no matter what his imagination, he can turn himself into in terms of imagination. Why? Because he's motherfucking Kenpachi. And the soundtrack don't fit it. I don't like it. This just don't work. No. I wish this soundtrack doesn't give me what I want. I'm so sad. I'm more frustrated than sad. I'm kind of pissed off. I'm really mad. Why? Why did you give Kenpachi this? What's the wording I'm thinking of? This badass anthem. There we go. This is not be any violins when Kenpachi says you can't create anything. I can't cut. Wait, you can. You can. Wait, you can't create anything. I can't. You can create anything that I can't cut. Why? Because I'm Kenpachi, bitch. Yeah, you can't create anything that I can't cut. Why? Because I'm Kenpachi, motherfucker. Where is that where is just that anthem, that badass shit? This is, a violin is not giving me that. No, there should be brass here. There should be, like, part of me wants to say trumpet. Nah, trumpet, no. Trumpet wouldn't work here, because this is Kenpachi. This ain't Ichigo. Nah. You need, like, some baritone, or some, French horn, or, what's the other one I was thinking of? Yeah, it'd be baritone, French horn, and trombone. Maybe some tuba, too. But those three you freaking need. Oh, and string bass. Oh, yeah, you need some freaking string bass. Upright string bass. You need that shit, too. And maybe some cello. Not fucking violin. No. No. Violin, it does not fit here. No. Bassoon, actually, now that I think about it, you could put some, not berry sax. Bassoon, yeah. You need, like, the deep tones. You could put some bass, what is the one I was thinking of, actually? You could put some bass clarinet up in there, too. Like, but if you wanted to, but I feel like the deep woodwinds wouldn't work as much as, like, the brass, like the, lower brass tones. But I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that, but this does, no, ma'am, no, violence should not be in this bitch at all for this. Violence should never be involved with anything Kenpachi. No. Unless it's not even with a requiem for Kenpachi's death. Nah. Actually, another thing I realized is, there's some percussion that needs to be involved here too, now that I think about it. But yeah, violin, no ma'am. This title card is everything. Oh my god, I love how the title card came in, because I am the Edge. Yeah, that is some wrestling shit. Dude, yeah, love it. So after the halfway point, we are chapter 574's adaptation of the manga. Okay, so in regards to some of the scene changes here, I don't mind some of the content that was skipped. I kind of wish it was, the peanut gallery content was at the beginning, because we actually got some of it. I wish it was there so it flowed better, since all the Kenpachi and Gremmy content are together. Why not just have the rest of the peanut gallery's content together? That would have been nice, because then, for me anyway, it would flow a lot better. But anyways, this lava though, the lava looks so good, and Gremmy, my boy, looks so amazing. And that voice actor is perfection. Oh, he is so good, so good. I like the soundtrack here. I love it. It fits. This soundtrack works so much better here, or the music is working for me here, because we're getting the feeling, we're getting this sense of mischief that Gremmy's doing, and then as it's coming together, when Gremmy puts Kenpachi in the cube, it all comes together, and you got the orchestra going. Ooh, it's so good. I love it. Yeah, not having this bugs me. Now, I don't expect you to die from a little thing like being crushed by walls of rock, Zaraki Kenpachi, but what if I left you trapped in that water as well? Then it goes into anyone will die eventually if they are unable to breathe. Trapped in water, and then the rest of the dialogues here. It's trapped in water, crushed by the ground itself. Then it goes into feel free to take your time dying a slow death. Why would you not have this part of the dialogue here? Why? Again, this This is a huge problem. Stop skipping the dialogue, especially when you have the art and animation here. There's no reason for this. None. 12-minute, 20-second mark, we get to chapter 575's adaptation of the manga. I need more from this fight. This fight isn't giving... It looks okay, but it's not giving me that same oomph from last week. Oh, please give me more, damn it. Okay, I'll bite. Where's Pepe? Pepe is supposed to be in the scene with the... oh my god, it's gonna kill me because my memory sucks. You're gonna have to excuse me. With Askin. Pepe is supposed to be in this scene with Askin. Why the fuck is... here's the better question is, why the fuck have this scene with Askin if you're not going to even have Pepe here? There's no point in this. None. You should just have... you should just cut the scene out and just keep the episode going. Because to me, at least in my opinion, you're making it a little bit disjointed by doing that. Just keep it going. Don't fucking stop the fight. Yeah, I know his comment about Kenpachi being on par and all that. But nah, come on, man. You can't cut out Pepe like this. That is stupid. So we're gonna be... It's not just the Pepe content. Pepe's discussion with Askin that's getting skipped. We have even more content with Yahiro getting skipped. Why? Let's just keep going. We're at the 12-minute, 51-second mark. We're at page 7 of chapter 575's adaptation of the manga. Okay, I want to point this out here. You see, you have this this duel going on here in the soundtrack. In this combo between Gremmy and Kenpachi with the cello and the bass. It's either cello or it's either the, I want to say the viola and a cello, or a cello and string bass, upright string bass, but I think it's the cello and upright string bass. Yeah. You see how much better that sounds and how appropriate that is compared to having a fucking violin for Kenpachi? You see what I mean? This is so appropriate. I feel like it should be an upright string bass. I don't know why they didn't just have the upright string bass first for Kenpachi and the cello for Gremmy. It don't make sense, but it is what it is. But still, this is a lot better than what was earlier. I love this slow-mo going on at the 13-minute, 13-second, or not 13, the 13-minute, 30-second mark where Gremmy is having this inner monologue. This is fantastic. More of this, especially in fights where there's inner monologues like this. I like this is good. More of this. The lead up to it was so good, but the animation for the line at the 14-minute, 1-second mark where Gremmy says, he's asking why he wants to crush this guy so badly. Oh, it doesn't look good. Why? It should have been, because it's at a 3/4 angle, and the facial expression Kubo did for Gremmy is so psychotic. This is not giving it to me in the face. The rest of it was so perfect. The effects were perfect. Everything was perfect leading up to it. And then, I hate this so much. Oh, you ruined it. You ruined it, Period. Oh, I hate it so much. I don't like the straight-on shot. It should have been 3/4 profile. And the facial, the eyes are not giving enough. I think, yeah, because they're in the 3/4 profile and how the shading is in the eyes, and also the hair, and I think it's the bangs are wrong. Gremmy, and also the hair in the back his ear's not fully covered either, so he doesn't even look like Gremmy. No, and the mouth isn't open wide enough either. better than this. I was looking forward to this shit too. I was looking forward to this woman and it got ruined. Fuck. The guns, on the other hand, ooh, I love the guns. The guns look fabulous. How they were taken out were fabulous. I'm still telling you that 3/4 profile and then taking the guns out and going full profile would have looked sick. But the guns look amazing. I am down with these guns. I will say this, though. At the 14-minute 23-second mark, the only problem with Grammy is his hair is not moving. He looks so much better here. His hair's not moving, and I think his nose may be a little bit off in terms of the tip. Yeah. Is his face right? Yeah, it's just his hair that's wrong. His hair is fucking up, is really fucked up, and I think it may be because of the hair being wrong. That's making his face look too narrow, but he looks so much better here. Oh my god, he does. Oh, but god, his hair, man. Oh, his hair. He's giving a helmet hair realness. No. Oh, damn it. I just can't win. Kenpachi, on the other hand, looks fabulous. I'm getting what I want from Kenpachi, at least. I've got to go. I forgot. I have to address the 14-minute 21-second mark. And I don't. Again, the Japanese broadcast regulations are so fucking weird. Because 1 minute it's okay to have blood, and the next it's not. And also, he's missing his bandages here. His wrappings are missing here. He don't have enough blood. I think his eye patch. No, he has his eye patch. Or his eye's darkened where it needs to be. Anyways. This is just always a problem. His clothes are not torn up and bloodied enough. His hair, there's like with Grammy, his hair is too flat. Why the fuck can we not have nice things? In terms of art and animation. Like, it's just like little things like this that piss me off. 14-minute, 29-second mark, we get to chapter 576's adaptation of the manga. Minus the profile, Grammy and profile at the 14-minute, 42-second mark. Because of that movement, especially in the hair in particular, it's not getting. And also the facial expression is not. It's been hit or miss with the facial expressions, man. I swear. Another thing I should mention in regards to Grammy, besides his hair not moving, is he is not. I think he's not hunching forward enough either. Yeah, his hood needs to be a little bit further up, and he needs to hunch. His head should be leaning a little bit further forward too. Not by much though. But God, but I know you're going to be like, Packer Girl, why are you being nitpicky about this? It's because of his head not being, or his neck, I should say. Because he's not leaning forward a little bit more, just by maybe a couple more inches, it makes him look stiff. And it's already bad enough that his hair is stiff as fuck. But his body positioning being stiff really is a problem. Okay, here's my issue with the hand being as dark as it is. Because the hand is so dark, and I know it has a lot to do with the building, the buildings they are on in the Sarate. But the problem is when you have the hand this dark, you can't see the detailing in it, or all the nicer detailings in it. That's kind of my issue with it. But other than that, it looks actually pretty nice. It's not as bad as other CGI I've seen, but God, I wish I could see more of the detailing in it. I'm kind of let down by that. And also, I think is the wrist okay? The spacing's okay. Yeah, I think everything else looks pretty good here. I think the wrist the wrist should be bent a little bit. I think it might be too straight. It should be bent just a teeny bit. Not by much. Just a little bit. Yeah, because of that, it looks just a little bit stiff. Other than that, it looks okay. I just wish it was bent a little bit backwards. Yeah, even when the hand is smashed after the hand smashes Rocky down or slams Rocky down, I still stand by my statement. I kind of wish the color palette was just a teeny bit lighter because I would have liked to seen the details in the hand, like the bones and the yeah, it's probably I think it's mainly just the bones. Yeah, just I would have liked to seen like the bones or the stone boning. I would have liked to seen that. I know it's weird, but God, I would have just liked to seen the craftsmanship and appreciate it. Grimmy's facial expressions here, after his panic facial expressions and the camera angles for this, are actually, and this is after Kenpachi escapes, the stone hand's grasp, are really nice. This is what I'm talking about in terms of Grimmy's psychotic, or what's the wording I'm looking for? No, manic. There we go. When we see his manic, or he's experiencing mania when he's going after Kenpachi. Like, this is what I wanted in terms of camera angles and shit, and his expressiveness and all that we didn't get. I was really looking forward to, but oh well. But at least we got it here. It just frustrates me that there was that potential. That fucking wasted potential. Oh my God, this music is so much better. Thank God. Thank God. That meteor is gorgeous, and so is the soundtrack for this. I swear to God. Taguchi, I think it is. Yeah. Taguchi, for the love of God, stop putting rock music up in Bleach. You could keep it for the opening song, but don't put it in the episodes anymore. Keep putting more orchestral music in here, please. It fits so much better, and it's cooler. And I know my band nerdist is coming out, but God, it just makes it so much better, and it enhances the episode. Please keep doing this. Never put rock music in here again. Please, I'm begging you. Well, as I said, with the exception of the opening and any credits, you could do that, but just not any episodes anymore. Please. Oh, why? I jinxed myself. Why? Why are you putting rock music here? No. Oh, you could have put, this is what I would have loved here. You could have put, you could have put, Mars from the planets. That piece is fucking bad. You could have done a variation of that. Oh man, you could have done some sick ass shit like that. I would have been stoked. So at the 16-minute 57-second mark, we get to 577's adaptation. And holy shit, this is beautiful. This meteor is gorgeous. Fam, by the end of this core, and this is, by the way, at the 18-minute, 6-second mark, we are getting to chapter 578's adaptation of the manga. Soon, fam. Soon. We will be getting to, I believe we're getting to... No. Kenpachi's Bankai is going to be a while. Giselle's soon. Oh, I can't wait for Giselle. But dude... This flashback is a reminder. We are going to get Kenpachi's Bankai. Oh, Kenpachi's Bankai is going to be bass as fuck. Oh, if it's anything like what we got with Asnod's, I better be getting that. But an upgrade of Asnod's art for Kenpachi's Bankai. I will give a pass to, rock mixed with orchestral music for Kenpachi. He can get a pass on that. But if it's just pure rock in Bleach, no, you can't do that. Characters like Kenpachi can get away with it because he's just that badass motherfucker. He is. But seriously, I'm getting some of the soundtrack up in here just frustrates the hell out of me, but this does not. Actually, now that I think about it, I would have loved to seen this for Kenpachi's declaration when he was saying, because I'm Kenpachi. Like, where the fuck was this kind of music for that? Instead of that fucking dumb violin. Okay, I'm gonna say this in regards to space. The 19-minute, like 13-second mark. That looks gorgeous. Oh my god, that looks so pretty. The background looks pretty, aka space. But the bodily fluids evaporating. It could have been done a little bit better. It really could have been done better. Dude, Kenpachi coming through the hole, out of the space hole, or dimensional hole or whatnot. The 19-minute, like 26 or 28-second mark looks so good, badass. And then the extreme close up on the eye. I'm very pleased. Dude, the blood coming from Gremmy's body. It's beautiful. Yeah, Grammy, you were stupid for becoming a victim to your own imagination. Oh God, it is. It is gorgeous. But after the credits, we go into chapter 579's adaptation of the manga. Oh, the brain! Oh my God. Okay, I do want to say this. I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about the lyrics. The person singing, aka the vocals. But God, music, it just is so nice. I don't like the vocals here, actually, because it kind of, in my opinion, it kind of overshadows the dialogue. I wish the vocals weren't here. I would have rather just had the soundtrack and, the music, and just had Gremmy's dialogue. It just is so nice. It would have been so nice, but the brain looks good. Oh, how Gremmy's body is disintegrating is so beautiful. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Okay, I kind of changed my mind about the vocals because it's really making me emotional. I think the vocals, I don't know. This is really adding something. It's making me emotional as hell. Oh my God, poor Grammy. I miss you, Grammy. Okay, so first of all, before I get into my thoughts on the episode, overall, I want to know especially what you guys think of the soundtrack, because I know some of you have expressed your disappointment in it. This soundtrack, for me, I've been mixed on it. Like, it's been hit or miss, but God, the orchestral soundtrack needs to be fixed, because especially in terms of placement, there's the wording I'm looking for. Some characters could definitely use the rock up in there mixed with the orchestra, and then there's times where it's just like it's so inappropriate, seriously. But here at the end for Grammy, them vocals, man, I'm torn on it. I really am. Part of me is like, nah, the music's enough, but God, I don't know, man. It's 50-50 for me on that. But in terms of, especially compared to last week, the art animation for last week is going to be really hard to top for, specifically for Asnod versus Rukia. That fight was just on another level. This one, it didn't do it for me specifically because of the facial expressions for Grammy that I really was looking forward to. I didn't get what I wanted from it. No, there were times where it got stiff. Kenpachi didn't get as bloody as I wanted him to be, and torn up as I wanted him to be. There's also the problem of more skip content, especially in terms of, the problem is, and I know people are going to give me shit about the Instinct commentary getting skipped. Well, the thing with Instincts, it's really significant, especially when it comes to Yahiro later on, when she, obviously when we saw her meet Kenpachi and partner up with him, and then obviously when we get to Kenpachi's Bankai, because remember she mentioned the tingly feeling. Well, yeah, I really don't like that part in particular was skipped. That really bothers me that was skipped. The camera angles that this week I would say were a lot better compared to other episodes, but God, the skip content needs to stop. It really does. But something I am intrigued by, though, is the fact that they're starting to put canon content after the ending song. Very interesting. That's a very interesting thing to note. I'm wondering if at some point, and I'm really hoping that they're going to do this at some point, maybe when we get to the third core in particular, because there's going to be, or yeah, third and fourth cores in particular, when we get to the filler heavier episodes, that they're just going to remove the opening and closing song, so it's all filler for some of the content. I really hope so. Please do that. Or they're actually doing more, maybe a combination of this as well, is maybe we're getting even more of the canon content after the ending songs, because it's to prepare for the filler heavy content that we're going to be getting in the third and fourth cores. I really hope it's a combination of the two, but I want to know what you guys think of that. What did you guys think of this episode? I'm not happy. The other thing I'm not happy about is Pepe not being in this at all, because of the foreshadowing that happens in the conversation with Asnod, and also not Asnod, I'm sorry, with Askin. Oh, my, I keep saying Asnod. I'm not happy that Askin's content was cut either. That's a huge issue. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. And let me know your thoughts. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more Bleach content, a few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.